this is the BlueKeyWorld.com. You can go there and take a look at these. It does say for the iPhone 6, but it also works for the Galaxy S5. I was able to get the S4 in there too, and I'll show you how it fits with the Note 5 as well. So you might want to take a quick look at these, and these make great for when you're doing activities outside. So let's see what the quality is on this. You know, again, go to Amazon. I'll put the link down below in the show notes so you can go on there and take a good look. They have a great sale on these. Again, this is a very well designed armband that's you know, it's for the sports. And again, don't think of this as just being your only sports band for running. Think of it also as like if you're working around the house, doing some yard landscaping or any kind of thing that you don't want to carry your phone in there. And also if you happen to have a Bluetooth headset, these work great for that as well. So let's take a quick look at this quality this armband. As you can see here, it's got the Blue Key World logo on there. It does have that little slot for the key in here, which is very nice because you can put your key in there, like for your house, if you happen to be working around the house, slid in there, jogging like it's meant to be, or you know, doing other things, or you know, around the house, or working out in the field. You can put these on, put a long sleeve shirt, and there you have it with a Bluetooth headset, and you can listen to your music. So as you can see here, this is kind of this top part of it is made out of like a nice kind of strong plastic, as you can see here, and you can see how it's stitched very nicely. That's very nice because if you take a look at some of these other ones, the stitching here is usually not this high quality. And the other nice thing I do like about this, it does have like this plastic insert in here, which does help a lot, because with this plastic insert, it also keeps it from stretching over time and breaking off and pulling off here. Some of these other ones, I don't know if you've seen, they're like a not so a strong plastic, so it kind of, you know, these are eventually bend out. But this one, as you can see, I'm actually tugging on this very hard, and it's not gonna break off very easy. It does have for two different sizes, as you can see, is labeled A and B. As you can see, it continues the stitching very nicely all the way around. Nothing out of the, you know, ordinary that is not stitched correctly. It does have this neoprene back as well, which is nice because this is kind of like you know how you have a wetsuit. That's what's really good about having this in the back, because as you're working out or working in the yard sweating, being this type of neoprene in the back, it does help a lot because it doesn't get all sticky and you know, attract so much. And the other thing is you can clean it up really easy. So let's take a quick look at the Velcro side of it. As you can see, it's got one size here, and I do believe on these you can I haven't looked into it, but it does have some of these you can do extensions if you need it to be, make it longer. But this is a pretty good size of it, so this is very nice. It does have a long size here. The other thing, as you can see, it's got the Velcro, very nice. This is like kind of the heavy duty Velcro. Let me see if I can get that capture on the video here. It might not capture because it's so dark, the black part of it, but hopefully you can see it. So it does have, which is nice, because again, when you over time using this a lot, it's gonna you know wear out. So that's nice that it's got that on there, the heavy duty. So again, it's got very nice stitching here. It's very well done. You know, you can pull on it, stretch on it, and very nice. So again, it's got the two sizes. If you happen to put like on the B side here, I'll back this up so you guys can see quite a bit there. So you know, just you'll put it like this, depending on the size you need. It just velcros in this way very quickly. If you needed to have like more of a smaller, maybe you're putting it on your arm or something, you know, that goes back here. And the other thing too is, once you have that in there, you still have enough room, even though you have it this way, to slip in your key in there, and you have no problem taking it out, so it won't lose the key. And up here in the top and the back, it does have the two openings here for the speakers and access to the ear headset. So the same thing on the bottom, so it's kind of like a universal. So let's take a look at this. Let's first we'll try out the Samsung. This is the S4, so we'll see how well it fits in here. So far it's looking very good. And once you slip it in here, you just pull this over, very easy. It's on there really good, and you can kind of slide this up. As you can see, once you slide that up, you can put your headset in there and then do the connection. And it actually even still has enough for the infrared, not that you're going to use it, but it's on there. And then on the bottom, since there is nothing really that you need to align on there, so it does fit the S4. It will go inside like you're seeing here. Let's go ahead and let me power this up so you can kind of take a look. The volume controls, of course, it's going to be on this side, so you can kind of feel it, you know, when you're going up and down more from this inside part of it. So if you did want to use this for the price, it's very good. Again, it does have the opening for the headset, as you can see there, so it's not gonna be in the way, because once it's in there, it's inside there. It's this short there, but not really much that be in the way. So let me let it boot up here. Let's see, touchscreen and everything works fine, as you can see here. And also talking about this, since the speaker is behind this, so you don't have to really worry about that, because even though the speaker's behind, you will have the headset on there. Let me see if I can get some I don't use Google Music, I just want to use the regular music app for the Samsung. Let's see if I have that on here. Oh, I don't have no SIM on this one, just testing models I have here. Do music, I believe it's called music from Samsung, so maybe we don't have that on there. Let me see, here it is. Okay, music. Let me see if there's anything here. This is the regular, no tracks there. So see, as you can see how I can actually tap on things. And again, if you need to raise up the volume, not that you're gonna be carrying it like this with the music here. It's usually with you'll be having it with a headset, but I just kind of want to show you guys that it's, you know, it is possible to still control it with the front plastic here. So let's go ahead and I'll take this one out. Let's pause that one. And let's go ahead and try the this is the S5, so we'll go ahead and try that. Let's try it with the case in here and see how well it fits. Let me open this up like this. Might not fit too good with the case in here. Yeah, it's better if you have no case on it. Or let's try it. Let's go ahead and try this, because if you did have a case, you probably don't want to be taking it on and off. So this is actually a pretty good test to see whether it actually, you know, will work with the case. So far it's looking like it will. It's just going to be a little bit more work to be able to stick this in here, but you know, as you can see here, it's working fine. Let's go ahead and pull this over here, and there you go. And there you have the opening for the 3.5 millimeter head jack there. So actually it does work good. Let me go ahead and power this one up too, so we can test it out. And while that's powering up, let's go ahead and let me see if I can show you guys. If I was trying to put this on here, go ahead and while that's powering up, let me see, I'll slide this in here first like this. That's only the tricky part usually, you know, as you guys know, the first getting in here. And once you have it in here, okay, so what I do is then you can slide it to kind of where you want it, and then you can just velcro that up, and there you go. As you can see there, let me see if I can move this back a little bit. There you guys go. See, as you can see here, you can still push the buttons here and I'll be able to, let's see if I got, we'll go to the apps here. Let me see if I can find the music here as well. Oops. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Music. It's kind of, was just a little bit on the tough side working it this way. But again, you know, again, if you did have a, you're gonna have your headset, so you're not gonna be playing. So you'll be controlling it through your headset, and you know, you can be doing whatever you need to do. As you can see there, fits very nicely. And if you need to adjust it, you know, if you need it higher, then you can just pull it in. There you go. So then you can, you know, you'll have it in your headset, and then you'll be on your arm, or if you prefer, some, I know I've seen, you know, not too many people that'll put it here on their forearm here. It's more comfortable up here in your arm part of it, because this kind of out of the way. And as you can see, if I was working or doing anything, I'll be able to still manage to do my work, or if I was moving things around, doing my yard work, so that would work as well. So let me, oops, let me see, oops, I think it's easier to take this out. But yeah, again, you know, it would be, you know, more if, like I said, it would be more if with a headset. Let me see, what I'll do is I'll pause this really fast, and I'll get a headset just to show you guys that, you know, how that would look in there and works as well. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back real quickly. Again, basically, you know, let's say this is your headset. You would just put this in here. See how easy that went inside here. As you can see how it lines up in there. So just push it in, and then let's say we'll play the music. And of course, depending on your headset that you have, you know, that kind of, you guys can hear that. Let me raise the volume there. Hit OK. As you guys can hear that, that's coming out of the speaker, or the headset here. So, you know, you'll be able to control it. And again, these are Bluetooth, so if you did have Bluetooth headsets, you can configure this with the Bluetooth, and you don't need no wires. So that's even a big plus too. So a lot of things are Bluetooth nowadays, so there's no need maybe even to put a hard wire in there. But again, if you needed to, that's a good way to do that. So now let's take a look taking this out. Again, this is with the case already, for those that, you know, might have a case and don't want to worry about taking this out of the case. And look, it works perfectly using with and without a case. Again, I'll slide this one since I didn't test this to show you guys, you know, that's with no case. Headset goes in here, boom, and there you are. It's ready to go, and you can just you know, play some music. Again, Bluetooth is probably your best bet to use nowadays. This is the Note 5, so we'll see if the Note 5 actually fits in here. So we'll take a quick look. So far, it's looking like it's gonna work with no issues as well. This is not actually advertised to be for the Note 5s, I don't believe. Yeah, it's going to be a little tough on this. So you might not want to use it on the Note 5, because since the Note 5 is a little bit bigger and taller than the, as you can see, the S5. So it doesn't look like it'll actually fit the Note 5. Probably if you were to get a, as you can see how tight that would be. If you got the, maybe for the Note, or sorry, for the iPhone 6 Plus, that should be no issue. That would work perfectly. As you can see here, even without the headset would line up there, but trying to get this over, that part of it just won't work at all. Yeah, it's too tight. So again, this works perfectly. The Blue Key World armbands. Perfect. It's got for the keys. Everything's good quality made. So if you guys are looking to purchase this, I do highly recommend this. So if you guys want to take a look, hope this video helps deciding whether this would work for the S5, S4, iPhone 6. This made for, so you know that would work for that. I don't got also well, let me pause this really quick. Let's try one more phone. Okay, I'm back. So let's try this on the, this is the Galaxy S6 Edge, as you can see. So that this one should work. Again, this one has a case on it. So this is another testing model here. So let's take a look. Yep, it lines up perfectly there on the bottom. So if you were to have your headset, if you were going to use a wired headset, so you'll put that in there like this. Slip this over with no issues, no problems. It lines up perfectly in there, so that would also work very nicely. It's not charged, sorry, so I won't turn it on because it's not not charged up. But as you can see, it does work. The touchscreen will work just like it did with these other, with the S5, the S4. So it's a great universal armband here. So that's a nice thing. If you did purchase this and you had an iPhone 6, then you later happen to get an S5, or you know of a friend, you're passing it on, they have the S6 Edge or the Galaxy S6, S5, S4, iPhone. It works for all these, so that's a nice thing. Hope this video helps if you guys want to decide on picking up the armband from Blue Key World. I'll put the link down below where you can pick these up. Thanks for watching.